and welcome to the 3 days this week, I guess we have of... Crap, come on, Internet. of, our stream. It's September, so it's my birthday. I grow a little closer to 40. It's not my birthday yet. It's my birthday mid-September. Not quite yet there, but I'm getting closer to 40 and not sure I like it. We have some stuff to talk about today. But first, let's go ahead and get started on this. Where's my manager? Wakey. My notifications are on. I don't know why you're telling me that. Weird. Maybe it's just everybody's tip of the day. Anyway, hello, good morning. It is Tuesday. Apologize about missing yesterday, but yesterday was Labor Day and my son had it off, so I hung with him until I went to go work because retail losers who are especially lower class like me don't get the day off on Labor Day. We don't get unions, we don't get paid well, we're just losers. Anyway, quite a lot has happened in the last week, but first let's get in here and get going. Figure out where we're at. Oh yeah, I got this guy. He was only like $4. Pretty cool. I think his mouth might... I don't know if his mouth moves or not. Yeah, his mouth moves. I'll see if I have something that actually moves mouths. I didn't set up his thing yet. So I'm looking for something where someone actually moves their mouth to see if it's their mouth that moves his jaw or his face that moves his jaw. I think it's the mouth. Maybe. Here you go, maybe. Oh, I know. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, that's definitely the mouth. Anyway, back to randos so we can get into our thing. That is Haxorsaur. He was the new $4 one from the store. We're in 2.5. We're past Marvel, so we're in Hunter season now. But the question is, we did Pancake Boy, we did Llama Form, we did Anime Creep, we did him. Oh, did we do Ripley? I honestly don't remember if we did Ripley or if I remember Ripley from playing them just randoms the other day. I guess I gotta go back in my sheet and see what I did. Hopefully I uploaded it. It's been a few days. If not, I may have trouble. Travel. Oh, I've uploaded it a few times. Holy shit, I may be in trouble on YouTube's thing. It looks like it says I haven't uploaded since the episode 46. Well, let's hope 47 in 48 is still alive. Yeah, whatever. Get out of here. Oh, I don't want achievements. I'm gonna go into my Twitch thingy and see if I saw 46, 47. Yep, it looks like that one adult video of that lady who like does, I guess, jumping jack showers up, which means that it is allowed, along with some semi-nudity, definitely rated M, on the channel. It's been there for a while. It has been taken down, so Twitch has upgrading. Twitch is upgrading its allowance on stuff to compete with some stuff. You can't just have, prawn on here, and sexual content is regulated. but it's allowed. Video producer, which I completely support. Get out there if you're an adult. Support the mature channels that you love. Don't be afraid to watch them. Don't be embarrassed to watch them. Watch violent content. Watch sexual content. Show Twitch and show YouTube that there is a reason we like these things. Excuse me, what do you mean there's a problem? Get in there. Get to my video producer. Internet, are you giving me trouble? Internet, phone, or Twitch? My Twitch is frozen. Hold on, guys. We're having issues. Y'all are still up. I still have internet. Oh, my Twitch is frozen. There we go. Okay, so 47 and 46 are still there. We're on 48 now, so we're only missing one day on Fortnite. Okay, good. I just didn't do last time. I need to put that out today, so you and YouTube will be getting 2 days today. Let's see where I was last time I was here. That was the whole point, is going in here and seeing where I was. That's just the pizza lady. Okay, it looks like the last person I did last time was Ninja Dude. That looks of it, so we'll go with that. And I need to open up my regular Twitch. And now it's Mets. Live. Sorry about that. City manager. Popping my pills. Don't worry, they're legal pills. And to take care of my stomach. I forgot about them yesterday. I woke up yesterday. I was like, oh, today's Labor Day. I guess I'll get up and chill a little while I wait for my son to get up. And I was like, coffee. But I can't take this without having an empty stomach of anything but water. By the time I realized I had done what I did, I had muffins and coffee in me. So today we are starting out with Ellen Ripley. Ellen Ripley is from Aliens. Originally, she's part of a mining crew, and this is her suit she's in, and she's in a mining crew. She works for the Tani Corporation, I believe, or they're like a huge multi-corporation monopoly-like thing, sort of like I don't know, Amazon, Google, definitely like the Koch brothers, because they're just as corrupt as the Koch brothers. Not that Amazon or Bezos is corrupt, but I think when you think corruption and monopoly, Koch brothers is like the king of corrupt monopolies, and they're the kind that kind of try and keep it quiet, but they can't be that quiet. Nostromo set. Nostromo was the name of the ship that they were on, the mining vessel. The whole idea of space travel was it required, excuse me? Part of in space set. What am I thinking? So the whole point of space travel for her was, look, it's Jonesy, their cat. I don't know if Jonesy is her cat technically or the crew's cat. Jonesy, come out of your carrier. Fine, whatever it is. There he is. Oh no, he popped back in. This is the arm of the kind of walker forklift mech suit that she uses at the end of the first movie to take on the first movie? No, sorry, second movie to take on the Queen. It's from the famous line, "Get away from her, you bitch." I love that line. I love that scene. This is their dropship from the second movie. In the second movie, she goes in with some Space Marines or Special Forces released by Itani or something to try and discover what happened to the outpost there. And we'll talk about that. There's a lot of time in between the movies and in the books that is explained by the fact of how they have to space travel. There is no fault for them. I don't think they have a rap either. Nope. So we'll go in here. Our quests today, we have snapshots. Snapshots are coming in 6 days, so we'll do that next week around my birthday. Which means weeklies, they're coming in about 2 days, but we still have these to do. And after that, we'll probably hit ranks or something, I don't know. We still have to get 7 if we want that backbling. But first things first, we also have dailies to do. Well, let's go ahead and hit weeklies. Usually we get the dailies from accidents sometimes while doing the weeklies. Mythic or exotic weapons, so I have to get into a place and grab one. Okay. And we are currently in 0 build. Sounds good, sounds good. I don't know where the hireable characters are, actually. We're going to take a minute to do this. In fact, it might be easier just to start with the Eclipse one and then transfer around the map. So, space-wise, they're traveling in Aliens is a little different. They don't have light speed, hyperspace-like stuff. They have to go normal speed. They have these giant ships that they can fuel up and will travel space nearly forever. And of course, they have little places along the way where they can fuel them and whatnot. But to be able to travel through space and have their workers continue to live and be viable, they had to go in cryogen. So they sleep for months to years at a time to get their job done. They literally leave behind their family to pay for shit. Ellen Ripley actually leaves behind her daughter. And when she comes back in the second movie, she told her daughter's all grown up, old. I think she passed away, married and whatnot. We actually beat Ellen Ripley's daughter in the video game, the Alien video game, the really good one. I don't even remember the name of it. Yeah. So we have quite a few things to talk about. Let's get the ugly pimple out of the room. And by ugly pimple, we have to head to the swamp state of Florida, run by the dastardly fascist Nazi DeSantis and his Nazi's wife, DeSantis. Casey and Ron. A couple of days ago, we had things moving around Florida, and the Nazis showed back up. And by Nazis, I don't mean, oh, those people are terrible, they must be Nazis. I mean, these guys are dressed up in full-on tattoos, carrying swastika flags, look like their family tree was a stump. That kind of Nazi. Sitting there throwing up Sieg Heil signs and waving around flags with swastika I'm not familiar of. This is a new one to me. I don't know, one of y'all can explain to me. It's a red and black swastika flag, but there's like a white terror in the middle of the swastika. I don't know if that's like a neo-Nazi thing, what that symbolizes. Okay, we need to get down here, we need to get in the bottom, and honestly I think I chose the worst one for this because I don't know my way around anymore. I haven't been inside one of these in forever. But there is a door right here. So our job is to get in, get a mythic, and kill someone with it. And actually, the guards here. I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm going the wrong way. We do what we did last time, just wait here for them to show up. Hopefully they show up. I think here's medium ammo and medium ammo. Oh, do I even have a medium ammo? I do not. Come on down, you know you want it. You did all that work to get that. They just grab it, we're gonna die out here. Oh well, we tried for one. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they didn't even get him yet. Well, I'm not gonna make this, but we can try. Go, 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 go. The only way I'll make it out is with health items. Go, 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 go. I want a health item. Any and all health items, thank goodness. Oh, okay. Well, the good news is I have this. I can grab that, and then I have to run like. Open. What the hell? I saw the escape. I'm not gonna make it. Move, 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 move. It'll be a freaking miracle if I get out of this. I should just went and got it. I wanted to be cool. I wanted to kill someone to get it, but no, I had to be cool. Not gonna make it. Maybe. Big ol' maybe. Oh my god, now I have to just go find somebody. And then hopefully kill them. Firefight that way. Please be a dumb bot. Sure, whatever. Sure, whatever. Sounds like a bot fight to me. Yeah, I got what I needed. Where did number 2 go? Where did everybody go? Okay, then. What is going on here? Two out of 5. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, no. Go back to return lobby. What am I thinking? Yeah, so, yeah, Florida had a Nazi problem the other day. It's really pathetic, but it is predictable. The Nazis are the Conservative Party. The Conservative is the Nazi Party. People are like, not all conservatives are Nazi. The Conservative is the white supremacist fascist party. They are the Nazi party. If you are supporting the Conservative Party, you are supporting a literal Nazi party. Thus, all conservatives are Nazis. Just like saying not all Nazis were terrible people like Hitler. I don't care. You supported the Nazi party. They're terrible people. The Conservative Party today are about anti-education. They're about whitewashing history. They're about racism. They want to shut down they want to shut down. They want to drown. They want to razor a river because they hate immigrants. They are pretending that the immigration is some terrible thing it isn't, while they're shipping legal immigrants to other states because in literal kidnapping and shipping of immigrants, it's it's a terrible party. They're they mix their racism in with anti-queer, and they're attacking trans people left and right because they can't fully attack gay people yet. But as soon as they get their power they want, if they get the power they want, they will come after us. It's the Nazi party. It's not a Republican party. It's a conservative party, and it is a Nazi conservative party. 100%. Trump, DeSantis, Mitt Romney, well, maybe not Mitt Romney, but Matt Gaetz, MTG, Lauren Boebert, Greg Abbott, Ken Paxton. Did I ever say Ken Paxton? I may have, but he might need to be mentioned twice. They're all terrible, terrible, fascist, anti-American people. And the people who are proudly wearing face tattoos with swastikas on them and carrying around the swastika flag and Z Heiling Ron DeSantis or some shit, those are their people. They are the ones that the conservatives represent today. They don't represent their mild conservatives that used to be Republicans. Those people don't matter to them. They don't give them the power. When these people want all of our shit, those inbreds are what are going to go to bat for them. They're going to be their soldiers willingly because that's how they ever were in the first place. We allowed Nazis to take root in America. We allowed them to grow, and we allowed them to gain political power. And now we have a full-flung Nazi conservative party, and it's terrible. And it's not something we wanted to see in America. And it's not something. It's how do we fight this? That's the question. How do we fight Nazi parties? In general speaking, when we find Nazis outside of America that belong to World War II and hurt millions of people, we kill them. We send them to jail and they get executed. Or they find the rest of their lives in jail because they are war criminals. They were part of a war regime that killed millions of people, that were highly racist. They killed Jews, they killed trans people, they killed queers. And we deal with them we do. So how do we deal with the Nazis that are inside America? We can't go off just murdering all of them, because that, of course, would be a different type of fascism and murder. Though I'm sure 99% of those people are criminals themselves. So how do we deal with the Nazi fascism within our country without overstepping our own legal boundaries? Um, I would say deport them. Deport them. Send them back to whatever backwards country exists so they can go live in a backwards country they want instead of turning America into the backwards country. You know what? Go send them to Rusky. Go send them to Russia. They can go fight Russia's stupid war for them. If you want to be insipid little soldiers for Nazis, they can do it for Nazi leader Putin. Fuck. I don't remember what his tool was. Survivor in arms set. Okay. Just gonna put arms. So this is Daryl Dixon. He is from The Walking Dead. He, like Ripley, were one of the people that were gotten out of a rift that Jonesy left over to destabilize the 0 point. He does not have a glider, he does not have a fall, and I'm pretty sure they don't have a wrap. Yep. Daryl Dixon's from Walking Dead. He's probably one of those famous ones, and if I remember hearing correctly, he's got his own show coming up, which is weird. Okay, we got the same quest. We're going to go and hit a vault, try to hit a vault, and get people with what we get from the vault, which means we have to always hit a weapon. We can't get a chug jug, no matter what it is. It has to be a weapon. Okay, moving away from the terrible place of Florida. God, I hate unreliable people. Sorry. Anyway, moving away from Florida to Music Land, into the beach. If you didn't hear, a handful of days ago, one of the most famous singers of all time passed away. Jimmy Buffett had a large role to play in my life, actually. I've been listening to him since I was a kid. I am indeed a risen and grown parrot head. I am a beach bum by heart, honestly. If I was more successful in my attempts at writing and a big writer and able to live off writing and then somewhat rich, I would buy a house by the sea in Port Aransas or near Port Aransas and right there. Spend the evening playing my steel drum tenors and spend the day writing and spend the time with my son having a good, decent life. You know, the things us slower middle class people yearn for that we'll never have. That kind of thing. And a big part of that is being pretty much raised on Jimmy Buffett music. Even if you weren't a huge Jimmy Buffett fan, you know who Jimmy Buffett is. Singer and owner of Margaritaville. The person behind some of the later famous songs like Hey Hey Good Looking and 5 O'Clock Somewhere. That old beach bum. Give me good shit. Oh, that's not where I want to go. I wonder if I should start doing, like, builds for this. How do I get downstairs? I freaking forget. Oh, someone's gonna get it before me. Shit. How do I get down there? Oh wait, I have this now. I know someone killed the guy, but the key's been left. You even have the key. Doesn't matter because I have to kill with this anyway. It does look like I have Midas's Tommy gun, which I absolutely love. Oh shit. Storm's still coming. Nobody coming? I need to kill 3 more people with this. But yeah, I grew up on Different Velvet. His music were as much lullabies to me as they were party music. He has soft music, fast music. He was probably one of the best music writers of all time. He may not have like the most melodic voice, but honestly, his actual written word was amazing. Oh, no. There was plenty of famous songs, and then plenty of just really good songs. Margaritaville, of course, was one of his more famous ones. It became an iconic brand. It became part of what he was. It was a restaurant, clothesline. Even if you didn't know who Jimmy Buffett was, which was like an impossible thing to do. I don't know where you've been living. You knew something about his brand. Cheeseburger in Paradise was pretty popular for his time. Joe's Volcano, which became a theme song to a volcano-themed restaurant here in San Antonio. Ooh, let me do that. Very good fire. Looking for anybody. A character, but I don't think it's hireable. It's probably Fox Boy up here. Fire. Who's shooting at who and where? Ass. Back up here. I ain't letting you go. Fuck it. Let's get these guys. Fucking chicken. Want some too, chicken? What's up, dog? I need one mortar, and then we're good with that. Sure, so stop or whatever. I guess some of my favorite music of his is, of course, I like, why does my brain do this? Tell you what, I'll let me play this I have of his. One Particular Harbor is a beautiful one. I love that one. I'm gonna pull up more music just so I don't have to think. His best album, in my opinion, was actually Banana Wind. While none of the songs out of there became like iconic, the music in there was the best music ever. So much steel drums, so much Caribbean-like music. Yeah, I call his music sort of like calypso country, honestly. And if there was one album that just embraced that kind of calypso country, it was Banana Wind. Oh, that's mine. Hey, for your insolence. Where are you? Where you at? Didn't realize I was that close to the storm and still outside the storm. And there we go. Okay, what am I doing? Still inside the storm. Oh no, I died. I was trying to go for that roof. Oh well, I think I got what I needed anyway. That should have been 5, right? Come on, show me it. There we go. Good. We're up to 10. What else was there that I loved? One particular harbor was about visiting that thing. Uh, that place you like to go to, the beach you like to go to. He's a sailor as much as he was a singer and a beach bum, so he liked harbors. I really like harbors just because I'm a beach bum, I'm no sailor. I'm kind of nervous on ships. I'm not ship sick. I can ride on ships, but they make me a little iffy. I could name every freaking song from freaking Banana Wind because they're all good. Holidays one I listen to a lot because holy cow, as a guy who's ever had to work outside retail, holidays are not something I get. I never get vacations. My vacations are when my jobs decide to kill my hours and my money, and then it's not much of a vacation, is it? False Echoes is a good one. In fact, that one could be played almost for him. I think False Echoes is supposed to be about Jimmy's dad. It was about losing him and how he went to go chase his dreams, and Buffett chased his dreams but lived them. Of course, 5 o'clock somewhere is iconic with Jimmy Buffett and Alan Jackson. It's a song about working hard and getting off and actually getting off at noon for your lunch break, drinking your ass off at noon, and then deciding whether or not you really want to go back to work or just fuck it and leave. Oh, that reminds me. Let me check something real quick. I doubt it. I would have heard something. I gotta check last night's lottery. And if I maybe just won enough for another lottery ticket. If anything. Yay, I got nothing. Not one number. Oh well. Back to buffet. But first, back to this. We are on almost an hour, so about 30 minutes to go, give or take. Get out of here. Our next and third skin for today is Cloud Striker. Cloud Striker is nobody. In fact, I think she may be a PSN skin. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure she may be a PlayStation only skin. Especially all the blue on her. So she may she may be originally from the blue team. However, she has a ghost patch on her back. This is the Hunter season, so we're a bit beyond where Ghost was mattered. Midas is still technically missing him, though he came back as Rex. What just happened to my YouTube music? How did I get to Kesha? And where did my Beach Home Radio go? But, yeah. Does she have a... Nope, she doesn't have one. Well, we're going to look around 2.5 and see if we can find her stuff. That is almost a definite PlayStation thing motif there. Yep, there it is. Elevation, with another ghost-looking one. It's a mountain climbing backpack again. We got quite a little bump on the back there. I don't know if they're going to have anything here, honestly. I mean, like, usually it's obviously a PlayStation thing, but I don't see anything that says, hey, I belong to your PlayStation lady here. Maybe this? Who does that belong to? This one. Oh, I see what they did. So this doesn't actually belong to her. This belongs to the Advanced Forces set, but they released it with her. So she'll get them for now. Whoops, oh, wait. Turn it to 5. 4. Yeah, that shouldn't have anything there. It's not gonna have anything in the rest of these. Our quests are complete, which means our next quest is to hire characters, and I don't know where they are, so we're just gonna play and look for characters. We're gonna go outside the map, go to the center of the map, try to finish out the match, and see if we can't hire a character. Or 2. If we can't find them today just randomly, then tomorrow when we come in, we'll look them up. Honestly, this is our last, like, full-on quest until the day after tomorrow. 2 days from today, yeah, day after tomorrow. I think, hopefully. So, let's just use it and see what we do. No idea on the story for this person. Another just soldier inepted into the blue team. The ghost symbol on her back may indicate that she's from Ghost originally, like was a Ghost member, and joined the blue squad with Ramirez afterwards. Maybe Ramirez, like we once thought, maybe Ramirez runs a like anti-IO organization and Looper army. No telling. But back to the buffet. Jimmy Buffet. Let's see. A bunch of these really good, but I'm trying to name the ones that really like it. I like fruitcakes. It's a fun one. It's just about being weird in the middle of just being allowed to be weird. Being allowed to be weird. That's what it's about. Yeah, a lot of people mistake that day to allowing yourself to be yourself no matter what. No, Nazis aren't fruitcakes. Nazis are evil. Fruitcakes are the people running naked through the crosswalk in the middle of the week. That's fruitcake. I also like the part of the song where it goes about religion. It says religion's a handsome, crazy-ass people. Television preachers with bad hair and dimples. And he's basically ragging on evangelists, you know, the current evil religion we have. Charlie Munsing is a good one. I honestly don't know if this he re-sings some music, and I don't know if Charlie Munsing is a Jamaican folk tune or not. Honestly, because I don't know where it came from originally. He's the only person I've ever heard sing it in my entire life. It's about a friendly, jolly man, friendly guy who is pretty much abused by some pirates that take his ship and whatnot, and then he's thrown overboard, and then he supposedly lives with the dolphin. I think the story is he actually doesn't make it, but he in the afterlife he continues to be the jolly man. He's a good person through and through, no matter what anybody did to him. Running gas station. Changed my mind. Little close. People might be headed to the gas station, but we're gonna try it. See what happens. And there is a lot of people over here. Ooh, Barefoot Children. That's one I really like. That's another softer one. It's going to be less popular. Most people haven't heard that. It's Barefoot Children in the Rain. It's sort of about, like, just kind of a song about innocence. And it's one of the nice, quiet ones you can just listen to and enjoy. I see a dragon. Dragon! Okay, hiring characters. So we need to keep an eye out for hireable characters. If anybody that's there sees one, let me know. Look like faces and plus marks on the map. Some of the music lyrics are like "Barefoot Children in the Rain." Ain't got no need to explain or something like that. And then feet swinging on a ball and chain, which of course ball and chain is reference to slave labor that the rest of us work, like some of us work, I don't know. Any rich people who've never worked a day in their life, watch my channel. Give me a heads up and then give me some money. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. Jimmy Buffett's super rich. Yeah, he was super rich, but he made that. He did it all on his own. It wasn't like Trump where he was spoon fed. The guy was a nobody. He fell at a country career, but then he latched onto that beach career and he made it his, and he made something of it. He's a success story, not some spoon-fed person. And he used his money to do a lot of good throughout his life. Charged. Oh, hello. Oh, radio off. Ah! Not watching where I'm going. Okay, I'll turn off for some reason. I don't know, that's a game-wide problem, or a PlayStation-wide problem, or a me problem. I was hitting the triangle to turn it off. Thank you for the shield and some bullets. Just finally can find somebody. There's a thing over here I don't want a part of. I know that guy's not hireable. Maybe anybody's in that place. And that could be usually like fish sticks down here or whatnot. Oh my god, why does that keep coming on? Go away, Kesha. Why keep it right now? Come Monday. Come Monday is a good one. That's I guess, a love song, technically. It's a song about him traveling, possibly for, if it's about him, it's about the person who the song's about traveling, and it's about him, it's probably what he's from singing, about going places for his work, having to leave the person he loves behind, and that they'll see each other again Monday. Who said romance song? I'm having a lot of lag. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I'm glad I don't have a camera. I don't think I'm ever going to run camera because I have issues with licking my lips when something's too intense like that, and y'all don't need to see that shit. Josh is what I'm into. I didn't need to know that. Weirdo. Okay, apparently we're just going to be grinding XP. I mind a little grindy. Finally get to use that weapon. Okay, we've killed plenty of people that I have yet to see one hireable. You may have to look it up after all. I just want to get the XP, you know? Alright. Not that hard. Look, there's a dinosaur. What? I'm gonna anesthetize you now. Nothing I can use in that. I guess. Any hands? I don't know. Think so? Okay. Okay, while we're here, we'll talk about some more. What else we got? Son of a Sailor's a really good one, an older one. Ah, yeah, one of my favorite actually. One of my favorite is A Pirate Looks So 40 from the self-titled album. It was just like an orange Tim Buffett. What the heck? Jesus and that. No idea. Let's see. But yeah. It's been a while since I think we've had someone that iconic in the music generation pass away. Someone that famous and popular. And the day it happened, I already heard people talking about Law 3. Now, if you don't know the Law 3, Law 3 indicates that when someone super famous passes away, two others have to pass away right after them. Like, really close proximity to each other. And lo and behold, what, 24, 48 hours later, we lost the singer Smashmouth. Now, Smashmouth, unlike Buffett we knew one day because he's old. Smashmouth we knew was coming because he's had an issue. Now, Smashmouth's apparent death was complications from two things, but he originally had what's known as wet brain. Wet brain is what happens if you have no B vitamins in you, a certain B vitamin. If you're completely deficient of this B vitamin, you end up having I was hoping to set off Spilex to see when it did. Yeah, we're going to have to land near these people. I don't know where the frick they are. But he had wet brain, which is the complete loss of B vitamins. Your body starts to apparently eat your brain and cause lesions. I don't know if that means brains are great sources of B vitamins, but that's what happens. And it started causing him when he first got it, before I think he knew what happened. He started getting violent and aggressive towards people, and it's not his fault. He just had an issue, a physical issue. And all in all, it caused his downfall, and he's 50-something now, which is really scary because I'm like 10 away, almost now, 17 away from his, 18 away from his death year, and yeah. Smashmouth, everybody knows, mostly due to memes. Somebody once told me from Shrek that, and I'm a believer. I used to listen to them when I was younger. Their original famous song was "Might as well be walking on the sun." That was a good one. Where are we at? 1-9? Okay, let's look up a hireable map. Chapter 4, Season 4, locations for NPC. Oh, we got a whole bunch. Look, we can look up the collections here now. Where's that? Here it is. Look, we can do this now. We already have a whole bunch. I didn't even think about this. We even have ones we can hire. Well, I don't even freaking need this. So, our first one is Nolan Chance, which we saw already. Nolan North, I mean, what? Nolan Chance, grand larceny, regular larceny, conspiracy to raise exotic supply llamas. Suspect is thought to be a mastermind behind the Great Slap Vault heist. Approach with caution. So his huge break was to steal a bunch from Slap, apparently. Piper Pace, deliver the victory. A Leadfoot getaway driver with hand-to-hand tossed fighting skills? Oh, tossed like pizza. Piper Pace is quick to deliver team to safety after every heist. Just don't get in her way or you'll be in deep dish. Deep shit. Get it? Do you get it? Fish Thick, which I will still call Soulfish Sticks. The Jack the Mackerel of safe crackers. Fish Thick brings the muscle to heist crew operations. He may rely on brute force, but deep down he's calm as a pond. I'd like to take a break here and ask you, who do you think number 3 is going to be? If it's going to be the Law of 3, we need one more, and that means there's one missing. A person as famous as Jimmy Buffett or Smashmouth singer in some relative way. That has to be the third one to go. Antonia is actually someone I hear we're getting next season, the beginning of next chapter, from what I heard. Something to do with that chapter. She also has something to do, apparently, with the vampire hunters. So she's here for vampire hunting, most likely. A few that know the stylish weapons designer Antonia also moonlights as a mysterious master thief. Oh, she's also a thief, apparently. Mask. Rumors say she's gathering a heist crew with Nolan Chance, despite the long-standing rivalry. We do know that if you go in with one of the vampire hunting crew from season before last, whenever they were, she will comment on how their clothes are good, and she's always happy to meet a fan. I don't know if that means she's Vampire Hunter or does Vampire Hunter group just like her. Kabi Lame is a real person. Kabi Lame? I don't know. Kabi Lam is a real person. He's a meme. A memer? A meme, that's pretty much it. His whole call to fame is the shrug meme. And just the kind of WTF face he has on. I didn't actually know him before this, so, kudos on getting on Fortnite to become more popular. I honestly don't know what other content he offers, but it's cool. It's cool for him he got into Fortnite. Meowskulls is back. He's cut his hair and is back into regular ghost-looking form. The perfect specimen of physical ability and adorability. No matter how much trouble he finds himself in, Meowskull always lands on his feet. We don't actually have a storyline for him. Kabi, it says, from expert influencer to expert infiltrator, Kabi is the newest recruit in the heist team. Whether it's cracking safes or cracking heads, Kabi makes it look easy. In his commercial, I think it's supposed to be her or just some random person is trying to crack into the safe, and then he just does the shrug thing towards the password hidden, just taped on the wall. We don't have whoever these guys are. We'll find them out later. Agent Feely, he's got a license to kill. A license to kill. Also, in Jimmy Buffett, there's the license to chill. We have... I don't remember even her. We have Arctic Assassin. Oh, is it her? You know what? No, that's not her. This is the one that says things about her stuff. I think she's hanging out above Nolan. Huh, I'm dumb. So, I canceled that. She's hanging out above Nolan with the computers. We have the Arctic Assassin, which is someone we can hire. I don't think we can hire. Oh, we can hire Agent Peely. Okay, hello. Arctic Assassins. People say Arctic Assassin is cold-hearted and cold-blooded, but she's warm as a sunny day is from Mare's quarters, and twice as nice with a rep on the thin ice. She just wants to stop new friends from getting cold feet. Diamond Diva, we do have her. Don't think we have Arctic, by the way. We do have Agent Peely. Synthetic diamonds need not apply. Diamond Diva has embraced her career as a heist expert, so she's now working as a thief. Most of these people are working as something. We know Agent Peely is still working as an agent for somebody. It's not Midas, or maybe Midas. He was very unhappy. When we tried to go hire him, he was very unhappy. We blew his cover, whatever that means. Maybe he's just Peely and he's an idiot. He doesn't realize that he's not an agent anymore. It's Peely. Diamond Diva is apparently a heist expert. She's wanted to retain her luxe lifestyle. She's been here on the island for a while, and she's trying to stay rich. But as a calling, after all, high pressure is what makes a diamond, and she's ready to shine. She comes with explosives. Countess Daraku, I think, is the one who talks. I don't know if it's her or the other one. I want to say it was her who talked to you about fashion. So Countess Dracu, I'm not sure. Embrace your thirst for fame. International rock star Countess Dracu. Yeah, first person we talked to cannot be hired. Has a big secret. She's an ancient, cunning vampire who loves to play with her prey, and her next targets are her own mega fans, the High Stakes Club. So she's lead of the High Stakes Club, whatever that is, and she's going to eat them. Great. Great vampire. Full Shark, of course. He was here last season too, I believe. Scout Specialist. Cool. Heavy Specialist. Guy is the one with explosives. That's where he was explosives last season. And medic specialist. So, you know what? We'll hit Banana Butt first. And he is right here. We'll go ahead and finish these before we head off today, whether or not we have 1:30 or we'll beyond. I do work earlier than normal, but that shouldn't affect too much our streams unless I wake up super late for some reason. Our next locker possibly our before last locker, is going to be V. V is, of course, part of the Fox clan, and you can see she's just emanating the power. She also has ice powers like the last one, but she doesn't have the other one's darkness powers. I do believe the other one did have kinetic powers and didn't just have a darkness copy, because she didn't look like a darkness copy. She looked like herself using darkness powers. But this is her normal form, kind of drift look. She's cute skin, honestly. I love the little high skirt and little riftness side is super cute. Cute face. I like the hair tucked out of the wolf mask. Very good. Drift track. Drift Tracker has these arrows. They also come in ice form. I don't think there's a real big change between that and ice form. It's just blue and glowy. She has this, and again, it also has ice form, which just blues it out. Don't know if she has one of these. She does not. Oh, fuck. I did it. Oops, I did it again. I messed up the randoms. We can give her this. Where the heck? Oh, this is. Nothing for that. Heck, why is Drift not showing up as the last thing I picked? Don't think she's gonna have any of this either. Oh, she does. My mistake. Okay, we're gonna go play with Peely. Peel, banana. Peel, banana. It was an old cheer from back in football days. It was kind of sexual sounding. But also painful. If you take a bite, no guy's gonna like that. Don't bite it, please. Stage 2 too, so after I hire 3 people in different matches, so we'll have 3 more today. We'll finish this off. Yeah, 3. We'll have our missions done. Tomorrow morning we come in, we'll either do randoms in Team Rumble or we'll run ranked. I think we'll probably run ranked. I wish ranked still ran on 0, but whatever. If you'd like to listen to Jimmy Buffett, if you go to my YouTube, or if you're already over in YouTube, hello, go to my playlists. I have some music playlists. One of them is called Beach Bum Radio, and it's based around and mostly filled with Mr. Buffet. Leela, get off the ground. The only place you're going to see Leela and Goku in the same spot. What is this mess Epic has created? Oh, this place was punched. I never noticed that. But this island was put together as well. I guess it makes sense because there's some different things from each of it. This was a modern area that got crushed by Wally. Oh, looks like this is... I don't know what this area is. This is like the modern area. Maybe it fell off the modern area when it comes into the medieval area? Yeah. Oh, hello. I'd like to move it. Sorry. So this is the lady from the Fox clan. She was a tracker. It said during her time she was actually looking for Drift. So Drift had gone missing, either on his own or something else. I don't know if that storyline became of anything. I'm assuming Drift is hanging out with the Fox clan. But we don't know. I'm still not entirely sure how the Rift energy is given, or this energy is given to the Fox clan. It has something to do with rifts, that's all I know. Some kind of rift energy. Dun 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 dun. Agent Philly backs you down for weapons and wires. Aw, but it said we could hire you. Are you serious? The closest hireable person is fucking Nolan. Okay, we need to get in and hire Nolan right away. I wasn't aware Nolan was even so hireable. I thought he was just hireable for that one thing. Well, at least did that. Well, that was a failure. Okay, so we need to land. Okay. Yeah, I know I sucked. Shush. Let's go ahead and change our character. And, you know what? No. We will call this a day. It is 1:30. We have 3 characters to do. We have tomorrow to stream, so we'll run this through the stream tomorrow. And that will be our last challenge. It looks like the day after tomorrow we'll get more weeklies, so we'll have something to do then. So this will be our last challenge for tomorrow. It is 1:30. Sorry, Drift Jacker. We don't know what happened there, but you get your ass kicked. Mostly because I can't apparently read or understand. Oh, a little story before I go, and a little thing. So yesterday, I caught a high-speed chase, and a cop versus suspect assault. I don't know the end game to everything that happened. I should have stayed and made sure that everything legal was happening and videotaped the scene, because honestly, cops need to be videotaped to make sure they are acting within the law. But I was also scared, honestly, because armed police are just as violent, just as thuggish, and can be just as untrustable and just as murderous as the people they arrest. So I was like, I don't want to be shot by this cop. That was literally my thinking. I should have stayed. It would have been more responsible to stay and observe and videotaped and made sure everything was okay. That would have been the right thing to do. So I'm heading home from work, and I see this SAPD cop. I'm assuming SAPD. He's either their SAPD or Park County Sheriff. Not sure which one. Pull into my workplace, then pull out of my workplace, and I don't know where he went after that. I'm heading underneath the highway, and then we're around 1604 in Calabro. We hear the sirens come up, so I stop. It's like sirens. The same guy, he's speeding, and then you can see this car he's chasing. It's just a little red shit car. Wasn't going to outrun a fucking cop, idiot. And yes, right there, you're running from a cop. You're a suspect, but cops need to follow the rules, and cops need to abide by them. And a lot of times, police think they are above the rules. They think that they can do whatever the fuck they want, kill whoever the fuck they want, and they can get away with it, and they shouldn't be able to do that. And yes, we should be able to criticize them and ask for responsibility from them when the organizations become thuggish and as criminals, the people they arrest. So that said, I drive forward after watching the cop take off after this guy, and then he wrecks this guy on the side of the road underneath 151 and it's pretty much the 151 and 1604 area underneath the bridge next to the theater over there. And I stopped for a minute with this guy in a white truck as well, and we watch it, and the cop fires something, and the guy goes down. Now, the cop could have fired a taser, and if so, that's okay. The idiot had it coming. The guy was unarmed, but he also wasn't on his knees where he needed to be. But he was also probably running off adrenaline because he had just been in a chase. So, cops don't work off a logic. Cops mostly are hired because they're strong, thuggish people who will go do the stormtrooper thing without question and act before they think. That's why cops are hired. Cops aren't hired to be smart. Cops aren't hired to be logical. Cops aren't hired to be good people most of the time. They're there to be stormtroopers. That's their job. Now, we could have good stormtroopers. We could have people who actually protect people. Who knows? And this cop might be the most decent good cop in the world. Honestly, yes. He could be. And if he tasered that guy, good. That guy deserved it. I hope he got a good little dose of electricity for being the dumbass he was, doing whatever the fuck he did. But I couldn't tell what he shot him with. If that police officer shot that guy who I had a witness to was us armed with a gun, then that police officer becomes the criminal. I'm not saying she did. I don't know. I haven't got any word back from SAPD or Bear County or anybody who witnessed it. I did put my name up there in neighborhood app, mostly because I wanted to be there. If that cop illegally shot that guy with a gun, I want to be the witness. I am willing to come up and say, hey, that guy had no weapons in his hand when that cop shot him. I am witness. Because we need to make sure the cops are held responsible when they're criminals. I'm not saying the cop was a criminal. I'm not saying he shot the guy. I don't know. I was an idiot and I left. I should have stayed and made sure everything was okay. And the white truck in front of me thought the same thing, but then we both left. And in the end, we, as Americans, as people, when you see something like that, don't leave. Observe. Make sure everything is okay. It is your legal duty and your legal right to observe and tape. Even if the police say, you can't tape me, they don't want you to tape them because they don't want to be caught doing criminal things. Tape them. And make sure when you tape them, you have a place where that tape is saved online, because they will take your camera. They will try to silence you. They may even threaten your life and threaten your freedom because you are committed to making sure they don't do crimes. Police officers are many times as criminal as the criminals they arrest, and it is up to us, me and you, to police them, because they will never, ever, ever police themselves. Police are only ever in their entire life held accountable when their crime is so outrageous they can't find an excuse for it. Like that Dallas cop lady who broke into this guy's house and shot him thinking it was her house. She was held accountable because how the fuck do you excuse that? But Dallas PD tried to excuse that. Tried to play off that guy as a bad guy. They tried to smear him across the news as some weed smoker. When in all realness, Dallas PD, your police officer broke into his house and shot him. If he was shooting up meth, that didn't fucking matter. I will, from here on, try to always observe police activity. Always make sure they are following the laws. Because somebody has to. And it has to be us. And all you bootleggers just get bent. Honestly. You're not very nice. You need the police. You would call them. And honestly, I don't know. Yes, I would like to call the police when I need them, when I have trouble. But these days you call the police and they end up shooting your dog, your kid, your mom, and then the suspect. That's the problem. That is the problem with today's police society. They are thugs, they are criminals, and you cannot trust them. When will we go back to being able to trust our cops? When can we trust our police? When can a dog run up to a police officer and not get a face full of lead? A friendly little fucking golden retriever killed in front of his family because the cop's an insecure inbred. Huh? When is that shit going to stop? When are the authorities and the government that runs them going to take some kind of fucking responsibility? And it's not going to be today. You want to know why it's not going to be today? Because we have idiot fascists like Greg Abbott who support these violent stormtroopers, no questions asked, and run bullshit programs like the Blue Line thing, the Blue Lives Matter bullshit, where it's all just anti-Black Lives Matter crap. And don't question cop authority bullshit. And yes, I'm going off on a tangent here at the end here, but honestly, someone has to. A lot of people have to. We all need to do something about our criminal police. I don't mean be violent. The moment you become violent, then you're just another criminal. And anything you did doesn't matter. You just make them look like fucking martyrs, you idiots. Don't make them look like martyrs when they're being criminals. Videotape them, record them, make sure you have all the evidence you need if they're doing something wrong. But don't become the bad guys trying to do something about the bad guys, because not all cops are bad guys. You're gonna end up shooting some innocent dude. Sure, he might be part of a criminal organization known as the police department, but that doesn't mean he himself is a criminal. He may be that 1% of a cop who actually cares to do the right thing. And that is my rant for the day. Ooh, wow, why does sparkling water taste flat so fast? Okay, so upcoming this next week, up and coming, I will see y'all Wednesday and Thursday morning, and then Friday through Saturday, I most likely, no, actually, I'm sorry. I will see you tomorrow and Thursday morning. Friday, my son has school, so I will see you Friday, but a little later than usual. Saturday and Sunday, no. Next week is my birthday. However, I worked my birthday for the first time in forever. Like the last 4 years, I haven't worked my birthday. So I will see you Monday through Thursday like normal. Well, no, Monday through Wednesday it looks like. Okay, you know what? I'm not sure. Hold on. Let me think. Okay, so I will likely... Alright, I'm thinking. Okay, so... Monday's a maybe. Tuesday, Wednesday's a yes, and Thursday's a maybe. Thursday I work earlier, but I should still be able to make it. So Monday's a maybe, Tuesday, Wednesday, yes, and Thursday most likely. And we'll see on that. That's next week, by the way, not this week, of course. So, if anything, I'll talk about next week and Thursday when we do some streaming. But that's most likely going to be the schedule. I have part of the weekend off again next week. I do not mind that. Y'all have a great week. Remember to be responsible. Make sure your police are responsible. And just be good relative people, And, in the memory of Jimmy Buffett, if you're old enough, go find some water, a pool, a public pool, a lake, a beach if you're lucky enough to live near one. Grab a margarita. If you're old enough, grab a virgin margarita. Sit down and listen to the Beach Bum. I don't get any money off the Beach Bum list I have. The Buffett's family will, and so will the other beach heads on the list and their families. So go listen to some beach music in his memory. I'm just glad he lived that good of a life. Partied till the end. Fucking had a concert just weeks before he passed, and he was always somewhat inebriated on stage, so he'd partied to the end, partied. And that's his parrot heads went down in freaking Key West, I think, down the islands, and they had a little celebration to celebrate him, and that's how he should be remembered, as this celebration. Always be celebrated. He will always be a part of beach music. He is an integral to the coast and the Caribbeans and Florida and Texas coast and all that. It is integral to the beach theme as Bob Marley. He is just as important to all the beachheads out there. And if you're a fellow beachhead, enjoy the warm summers, I guess, the warm year. It's getting pretty far in the fall and it's still 100 degrees outside, so hopefully the Gulf Coast will stop being pee warm here in a bit, because the last 2 times I went, that water wasn't comfortable. It was like sitting in a bath that someone was actively peeing in. Yeah, that's kind of gross, isn't it? You'll have a good day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.